Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees. In a large bowl, combine 121 grams of coconut flour, or 1 cup, a half teaspoon of salt, 5 grams or 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of dry oregano, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Sift or whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 3 large room temperature eggs. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until they're fully combined and all the dry ingredients have been moistened by the eggs. Add 240 milliliters or 1 cup of the oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil. Sprinkle in 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Add 1/4 cup of warm water. Make sure it is warm water. Stir everything together until a smooth dough forms. Now, if you don't want to use the xanthan gum, you can use a psyllium husk egg instead, which basically you just stir together 1 tablespoon of whole psyllium husk and 2 tablespoons of warm water. Use a fork, stir it together until it gets really gooey like the texture of an egg yolk would, and then just stir it into the dough if you choose not to use xanthan gum. Once you've stirred the dough all together for about a minute and you have a nice smooth dough, scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the dough to the center of the bowl. Then knead the dough in the bowl for about a minute until it's flexible enough to form a smooth ball. Divide your dough into about 5 equal portions. Then line your work surface with a piece of parchment paper. Take one of the portions of dough, place it in the center of your parchment paper, then roll or press the dough out to roughly about 7 by 5 inches. How big or small you roll out your portions of dough all depends on how big or small you want your pizza pockets or your pizza rolls. Spread about a tablespoon or so of the pizza sauce of your choice into the center of the rectangle. Make sure you leave some space around the edges. Make sure you just do a light layer of sauce. Once your sauce is evenly spread, sprinkle on a light layer of the shredded cheese of your choice. I'm using shredded mozzarella. Top the cheese with the toppings of your choice. I'm just using some pepperoni and tossing on a little bit of finely chopped meat and chopped up olives. Then grasp the parchment paper underneath your dough and carefully roll the dough over your filling. Use the parchment paper to help support the dough. That way it's easier to roll it without it coming apart or anything like that. If the dough seems too dry and it's not rolling properly, then you can add a little bit more xanthan gum and water or another psyllium husk egg until your dough is nice and flexible. It should be able to roll up nicely without any cracks. Just be careful not to make the dough too wet or it won't cook up properly. Then lightly dampen your fingers and press the ends of the dough together to where they are completely sealed. Dampen your fingers and run your fingers along the seam. The seam will be sealed, and when you put it in your air fryer, it won't fall apart. Keep repeating the process until all 5 portions of your dough have been filled and shaped. Lightly spray the bottom of your air fryer basket. Lightly brush the outside of the pizza rolls or pizza pocket with some oil. I'm brushing it with olive oil. Then place the pizza rolls or pizza pocket in a single layer in your fryer basket and air fry at 400 degrees for about 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, turn the rolls or the pizza pocket over and air fry for another 1 to 2 minutes or until the rolls or pizza pocket is brown all the way around. Once they're done cooking, remove them from your air fryer, place them on the serving plate of your choice. Allow them to cool for just about a minute or so, just so you don't burn your fingers or burn your mouth. You can serve them with some extra pizza sauce if you want to. I'm using my no-cook pizza sauce. I'll leave a link in the description to that. Eat and enjoy.